Yo, what is going on, you moldy Murkrow? Coming at you with some Charizard action today, and it is the LeonZard. So I do this thing on my stream, which if you don't check out my stream, you should go check out my stream. I stream every day except Tuesdays, or almost every day except Tuesdays. Twitch.tv/AzulGG. First link in the description. Give it a click. Give it a follow. Check it out. Lots of PTCGO content you guys are missing out on if you're not checking out the live stream. Anyways, LeonZard, I do this thing on my stream where I let the Twitch subs submit decks, and then I play with them, and we see which one gets the highest win streak. And this is the one that got the highest win streak this week, submitted by Sir Pandage. It is the LeonZard, and it actually felt like pretty solid overall. Like, I felt like I could compete most of the time. ADP, of course, is a little bit tough. We can get there if we get lucky, but we do have to get pretty lucky. But besides that, yeah, you can beat up most of the VMAXs. You can beat most of the tag team decks. You don't just win, but you have a chance against them for sure. So Charizard, of course, is the main attacker, but early game, we're actually using the energy assist quite a bit to set up damage to make it a little bit easier to get the knockouts on the following turns, and then also accelerates that energy into play onto our Charizards and Charmeleon, or Charizard and Charmanders usually. And the big card that this deck actually got from Battle Styles is actually the EXP share that allows us to, attack with the Charizard, but then we have an EXP share on one of our bench Charizards. So when that one gets knocked out, the EXP share triggers, we get an energy back, and then we have another attacker already ready to go, and we don't need a welder. That's why this deck only plays actually one welder. So we do have some sort of fire acceleration, but our main draw supporter is that research. We are a stage 2 deck. We need to see that many more cards to kind of get going and start taking knockouts and stuff like that. So for research, only the one welder, which I know might seem like a little bit of a surprise, but with the EXP share and then using energy assist early, sometimes it really isn't necessary to have too many welders actually to get going. But yeah, that's the list. The deck is a ton of fun, so I'm excited to get in some games. So let's go ahead and let's do that. All right, here we go. Getting into our first one, we won the coin flip. I'm gonna go ahead and go first. I've been liking going first with this deck because we don't play that many draw supporters, so a lot of times it feels like we're a little bit more reliant on something like the Snorlax getting us going, stuff like that. So yeah, gonna open up the Snorlax, and this hand is actually really good. We actually already have the Candy Charizard in hand, then we top deck to research as well, but we want to set up a lot of Cincenos early on, because not only do we use them as attackers sometimes, but it is our draw power, it is our draw engine in the deck. So that's a little bit more important overall to making sure we can continuously play the game. So double Mincino, Gourmandize here for 5. A little bit fortunate, not gonna lie, to open up the Gourmandize. We only play one Snorlax, so we have quite a few outs for it on the first turn. Of course, we have the comms, the quick balls, and most of our Pokemon have 1 retreat cost, so it's not that hard to get into them. It looks like our opponent is probably playing ADP here, so we do want to be, that's double hit, so that makes me like question, is it ADP, is it not? What are we up against here? Go ahead and grab another Cincino. Evolve. Charmander research looks fine to me. We do lose a rare candy, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, and I could actually maybe even find something to thin out here, like the Mew. I don't think it's gonna be very good versus the Zacian deck, so yeah, then go ahead and research, draw a bunch of cards. Let's go ahead and thin out the deck again some more, I guess. Grab the Charmeleon for sure, and then maybe quick ball away. Actually, I don't want to run out of cards too. Well, we can get rid of the Leon, I guess. So we can go like all this, attach here. I'm kind of like working through this in my head. Quick ball this, grab another Mincino, I guess. We do need some make do fodder, and we might want to keep this Charmander around because we don't know for sure what they're playing. It just like looks like it is ADP, but it could not be, to be honest. So I don't want to like overcommit here. Gourmandize for 1. It is another Cincino. Don't really need another Cincino here, but yeah, we do need to, if it is ADP, we do need to take a knockout next turn, which might be a little bit hard for us to do, to be honest, because of our current situation where we don't have anything set up to attack with. But if they don't GX attack, I guess we'd be fine. But the thing is, we would need Welder to be able to actually attack next turn, because we have to be able to move the Snorlax. So that's one of the things that can be a big trouble with this deck, is moving the Snorlax. We do need a little bit of time to do that. We do play the 1 Air Balloon, and we could even attack with it with the Body Slam if we really wanted to, and that should confirm pretty much that this is ADP. Maybe some kind of Turbozation, I guess it could still be. Here comes some Crushing Hammers. Hopefully Tails get 1 heads there. Sure, it's fine. Here comes a Quick Ball. Once again, yeah, assuming it's ADP, but it could not be. It could be something else. I don't know what else it would be, to be honest, but it could not be ADP, I guess. But we really want to get this first Charizard online so we can start using that Battle Sense, start digging deeper into our deck. And especially against ADP, we don't really need that many resources overall. So us being super aggressive with the battle sense in this matchup specifically is usually fine, because we really don't need that many Charizards and resources in general. There goes the Zamaset. So this is starting to make me think that this is not... The more I'm seeing cards, it makes me think it's not ADP. But it's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard to believe it's not ADP. And hey, look, it is ADP. Do they get the GX attack this turn is the question. And if they do, it is possible for us to get the knockout, but we're going to need a whole ton of stuff. Okay, they whiffed the attack. That's huge for us. But like I said, getting this thing out of the active can be super difficult. So that's going to be our first hurdle to get over. So I'm going to go like this first. We need to find, first off, how many Leon? There's 4 Leon and the Welder in the deck. So that's everything we need. So now we need to find those cards. Go back to make and do. See what we can draw. There's a candy for the Charizard. Make do boss. I can make do the Eldegoss. Probably the boss. Actually, probably the Charmander at this point, because we know it's ADP, so we don't need 3 Charizards. We'll lose by then. Candy out a Charizard. And then go ahead and use that Battle Sense. Grab ourselves a Charizard. We can evolve this Actually, we can candy out another Charizard right here. Or we could evolve this one, actually. No, I could candy out. Yeah, candy out this Charizard. Get the candy out of the way, just in case they play Marnie next turn. And then, yeah, Battle Sense again. Grab the Charizard, I think. Definitely discard the Leon. Grab the Charizard. Discard all that. Evolve to another Charizard. And then Battle Sense once again. We're looking for that Welder. There it is for Leon in the discard pile. We haven't played a... Can we actually just get the knockout here? I think we can. We do need to draw an energy, if I'm not mistaken. So we could go like this. Shuffle 2 basic energy. We haven't attached for turn yet. Welder to the Charizard. Draw into an energy. There it is. We just got the knockout. That was an insane chain of events. And Royal Blaze knock out their ADP before they GX attack. And we got the EXP share set up. We've got the Eldegoss in hand that we can use to recover another Welder. And we are just 2 knockouts away from winning this game with 2 Charizards fully set up, and we're cooking at this point. This game feels like it's over. What an insane draw. I'm not gonna lie, that was a crazy sequence there. Triple Charizard, wait, turn 3, triple Charizard, turn 3, 4 Leon in the discard pile. The Battle Senses coming in clutch, of course, giving us that dig power. I mean, you discard 2 of the 3 cards, but seeing 3 cards and then taking one of them is pretty strong overall. Like, you get that one card that could be the huge game changer, and I mean, it worked out here obviously, because we're about to get a dub. I don't see how we ever lose this. They actually attached to their Aura Core. A little bit of a misclick there. It's probably supposed to be on the Zacian. Yeah, that energy is probably supposed to be on the Zacian, I would assume. But yeah, wow, we are in quite a good spot here. I'm trying to think of ways that they could go wrong from here. I can't come up with too many, because even if our opponent makes a play where they like let's say boss up this Charizard, E-switch over to ADP, GX attack, we can still just wait until we can Welder with Eldegoss, and then we still win the game anyways. Couple Zacian set up now here from my opponents. They got a couple back-to-back Zacians here, but we got the EXP share, got the Goss for the Welder, and they're just going to go ahead and concede. Maybe they saw the EXP share, was like, well, I don't want to play against this anymore. Concede, and we get the dub in this first game over ADP. I said ADP could be tough, but if we draw well, anything can happen, and we draw well. And I guess us winning is anything that could happen. So it happened, and we get the dub. All right, here, we're getting to another one. Probably won't be as exciting as the last one, but who knows? I guess we'll find out. But that last one was pretty insane, so it's going to be hard to top. Got the Charmander starts. Don't have a way to move it. We do have an out to Snorlax, but without a way to move the Charmander, it's going to be tough. We're up against some kind of water deck. Inteleon's involved. Crushing Hammers, so some kind of Inteleon control maybe. We'll see. Sobble versus Charmander. It's gonna be an exciting one probably. There's another Sobble. What else are they rocking in here? Attached to the Sobble. Yeah, we need to move this Charmander ideally. Do not get the out to move the Charmander. That is most unfortunate. Get rid of the Eldegoss. Gonna grab the Snorlax. We're just not gonna be able to put it out this turn. Throw down the Snorlax. Level ball, grab Mincino, and then I'm gonna quick ball away the Leon, grab another Mincino, and then I'll hold the Mew. They're probably playing Inteleon VMAX, but they could not be, so we might not need Mew. So I'm not gonna put it in play yet. Yeah, unfortunately, don't have the energy to retreat, but if they knock this out, then we can send up the Snorlax and it gets into the active for sure. Even though we have double make do next turn, that's not guaranteed to find a way to move one of these into that, and I might not even want to do that anyways. So yeah, energy disruption, Inteleon, water energy. But is it just, what is this one, 20, 25? So I guess we want to put the Mew down anyways to prepare against that. They got the water drip. The water drip is 10 damage short from KOing our Charmander, so Charmander might survive here, which would be sick. Let's go, Charmander. But what else are they playing? What else are they playing here? I'm assuming they have more going on. There it is. Okay, Inteleon VMAX is in the deck. Do they play? It looks like it might be an energy control build, though, or a little bit more of a control build. They might not actually play Frostmoth, so they're not going to be very fast at setting up the Inteleons, maybe. The Snipe Shot, though, that'll KO my Charmander every time. Goodbye, Charmander. You will definitely be missed. We wanted you. Top deck Research would be sick. Not quite. So, gonna go ahead and make do away this fire. Start up the make do train. Evolve another one. I actually don't want to make do either of these cards. I think we're just gonna not make do because both of them are so good and potentially so impactful in this game. I'm just gonna chill. The draw was okay. We definitely want to look for just like double Charmander and then Gourmandize again. We know they can't KO us because they don't have the Frostmoth in play, even if they play it. And I'm like, the way they're like focusing, getting these Sobbles and stuff, I would have guessed that they just don't play. Frostmoth. I would guess they just don't play Frostmoth. They have had plenty of opportunities to go grab it, have not grabbed it. So yeah, I'm just gonna guess they don't. We'll find out for sure in a little bit, but that is my guess. Hydro Snipe, yeah, just 60. Gonna be getting to the big attack on the next turn. We got Mew to protect our bench from that. Make do away the calm, I think. Yeah, I like to draw into some cards. I don't want to just like start playing level balls and quick balls and all that. Make do away the quick ball. I could have maybe played these for double Charmander here, but I wouldn't mind. I'm grabbing them now instead. And we do have all 4 Leons in the deck, so I'm actually gonna play this Leon. We're probably, like I said, gonna probably open up with a energy assist on the next turn. And do we have 2 energy? No, we have 1 energy in there. Attach one of the Charmanders and then Gourmandize once again. Ton of draw power going on right now. They could definitely have a boss on this next turn. But yeah, we want to look for that energy assist on the next turn to set up this knockout probably. We might be able to get a 1-hit KO on the next one later on, but getting the 1-hit KO this early on is gonna be a little bit tough. So we're gonna play around that and be like, nah, not probably gonna get it, so we're just not gonna play for it and so on. Or for the energy assist, which is a lot more likely of having success to set up the knockout. And then we'll kind of go from there. Here comes the Inteleon. Shady Dealings gonna go ahead and grab themselves some more Crushing Hammers. Boss and Bucket. Okay, so my Charmander, he's done. He's cooked. My opponent's taking him out. I would assume they could go for the Mew as well. They actually are focusing the Mew, but we can recover that with the Ordinary Rod, and we do play 3 Ordinary Rods. So the Mew is in good hands. Don't worry, folks. Keep recovering the Mew, getting him back. Also be able to recover that Charmander and this energy as well. Some more energy to work with. And we do need to find an energy this turn. I actually kind of don't want to recover that energy because I would rather leave it in the discard pile. So the energy assist can put an energy in play on this Charmander. So I guess our ideal top deck here is an energy then. We could also just send up the Gourmandize and plan for that. But I think going for the energy assist here to set up the knockout is probably the correct line for us to take. I'm a little bit conflicted, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. There's a research top deck. I actually really want to play this research. I would really like to play this research. I don't want to lose the Charizard, but I guess we could quick ball the Charizard. Yeah, we could do this. Let's do this. Quick ball Charizard. Got 1 rod left in the deck. Grab nothing, because this thing might go down here, and then we'd want to be able to recover that. Oh, I guess I should have actually... Well, now I wanted the Charizard back. Well, no, I guess I want these 2. I should have waited on that quick ball. Moral of the story is wait on the quick ball. Grab those 2, because we actually have to research this whole hand. I guess I didn't have to research it. It just feels pretty good to like draw a bunch of cards here. And now we've drawn into a situation where we don't have a whole ton to work with. We didn't really draw into anything we wanted there. Still nothing we want here. Go to another of these. Can we get any of the Charizards to help us dig a little bit deeper? Didn't get the energy we wanted. We got nothing here. That's unfortunate. That's not good. Evolve here. EXP share here. Quick ball for Mew, I guess. Or level ball, I'm sorry. Level ball for Mew. And pass over to my opponent. Yeah, we're not in a great spot, not gonna lie. Still very winnable. Still a very winnable game overall. There's a Charmeleon Chase. The energy will go to the Charmander, so it's not that big of a deal. But we are down quite a few of our Charizard pieces now. And now I don't really know what I want to try and go with here. Should we go for the knockout? We could get there. Not super likely, I feel like. Could just send up the Gourmandize to plan to play off of that a little bit. How many bosses do they have left? They have access to their bosses so consistently through the Inteleons. It's kind of the problem here. Oh man. I guess we'd always hard to treat the Charmander if we whiff. So I think I'm going to go for it here. If we get it, that's great. If not, that's fine. We need to hit both Leons. Then we can do 330, which gets the knockout. So we need to make do a Leon and then draw into the other Leon and then play the Leon. There's the other Leon. Actually, we just got it. Holy smokes. We did it. We did it. Congratulations, everybody. Mission accomplished. Candy, Charizard, attach, play Leon. I guess I will battle sense. I don't really want to make do. Definitely want the Ordinary Rod. And then I want to recover like double Charmander. No energy to recover, so I guess we're just swinging here. Swing, knockout, 330. And the thing is, they don't play the Frostboss, so they can't KO this Charizard next turn. It's impossible for their deck to KO the Charizard. They don't have Frostmoth set up. They just can't KO the Charizard. If they had attached here, they could have. They had a chance there. But their deck, they just can't KO it. We have to Welder to reset up energy. So we're in like a pretty good spot here overall. And if we get the Eldegoss, we can actually do this again next turn. We can actually do the 330. So if they evolve here, I guess they could like take all our energy away. That would be a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But then we could Welder hit for 300, and then Mew could clean up with Psy Power later on. So we'll see what they do here. They do go with the Evolve, so they can Hydro Snipe. There's the Yell Grunt. Yeah, so it's gonna be the Yell Grunt Hydro Snipe play. We can Welder, hit for 300, get into another Charmander, put that on the bench, and put the EXP share on it, and kind of see what happens from there. Because we do have a lot of draw power this turn. We do need a Charmander, though. We do need a Charmander. So let's go ahead and... There's a Charmander. So I don't need to use the Ordinary Rod quite yet, so I'm not going to. But yeah, Welder back down. Throw some energy. Toss for the next turn. I'll use one Make Do here on that. Throw this down. Throw down an EXP share. Throw down an attachment just in case of Crushing Hammer. And then, yeah, go ahead and... Royal Blaze, 300 damage. So now we can KO it with Psy Power. They could... I wouldn't be surprised if they play Cheryl in here, though, actually. Cheryl could definitely be a card I could see in this deck for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised. They get out an Inteleon, they use Cheryl, they heal this, they reattach, they KO me. They might not play Cheryl as well. We'll have to see. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do play Cheryl. So we'll see. Here comes a Research. That's not a Cheryl. So this damage should be sticking. I can't think of a card that would take this damage away, but I could be wrong. Here comes a Crushing Hammer. Moves in energy. They move it off the bench. We have plenty of energy in hand. That's actually half of our hand is fire energy. So looking good. Comes another level ball. A fail on that one. They could hard retreat, in which case we would... Well, we don't need boss, though, because we have the Psy Power. Yeah, just Hydro Snipe. So we're going to clean this one up with Psy Power. Interesting matchup. We get the dub over the Inteleon, though. And, yeah, cool game. This one was a pretty cool one as well for the Charizard. And that's going to do it for these games with Charizard. As we take this dub here with the Psy Power, with the Mew for the cleanup. And, yeah, like I said, the deck's kind of cool right now. It kind of fits into the meta. Fine tag teams, VMAXs are like fine matchups. So super cool deck for you guys to check out. The Charizard, the LeonZard, whatever you want to call it. Super cool deck. Give it a try. That's all I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow.